Hi, my name is Zdenka, and in today's episode I will be talking about how to build a modeling portfolio. We will discuss how to prepare for a shoot, what are test shoots, TFP, how to approach photographers, and I will show you types of portfolios based on what category of modeling you're doing. We will discuss acting headshots as well. My full name is Zdenka Darula and I am a former model, currently a professional photographer. Let's get started. You sign up with a new agency which sends you to do a test shoot. This usually happens when you are starting out, you changed your look, your portfolio is not current, or your book is not strong enough to get jobs. This test shoot is great as usually there is a wardrobe and makeup artist. Agency will either pay for it and later deduct it from your paycheck, or you will pay directly at the shoot. To get ready for the shoot, wash your hair 24 to 48 hours before the shoot. Make sure your nails have no nail polish or clear nail polish. You should bring your modeling bag with nude underwear bra, strapless is the best, black underwear and bra, nude stockings, black high heels, nude high heels, and if you have, white heels as well. And an important item, light slippery scarf, which you will put over your head as you are changing so you don't get the makeup on their wardrobe. Also, you should bring your current portfolio. Once you shoot your photos for your new book, you can no longer change your hair color, your length, or your new photos are useless, they are garbage. They must be always current. So if you want to change anything, consult it with your agent and do it before the shoot. To build a great portfolio takes time and it should be your priority. The stronger and more developed your portfolio is, the better chance to get the job. When client sees that you have a full book of great photos, especially of the theme you're casting for, they will see you as an experienced model. Chances are even higher if you have a tear sheets. Those are the pages you pulled out of the magazine or proofs that you've been published before. You can hire a photographer to shoot your portfolio, but it can get really expensive, especially if you are new and need to shoot a few times to get really strong shots and different looks. Good option could be TFP. It means time for prints or trade for prints. You give a photographer your time and a modeling service in exchange for free photos. How can you find a photographer which might offer TFP? There are lists of photographers online. There are modeling groups on Facebook, you have Model Mayhem and other social media. Many new photographers are just starting out, learning the trade, and they are always looking for models. Experienced photographers might be testing new equipment or refreshing their books as well. There are also many low budget or no budget jobs where you can actually get tear sheets out of it. Tear sheet is simply a page pulled out of the magazine. It's a proof you're a published model. Always ask what the terms are, what the photographer is planning to do with the photos, what you can do with the photos, and what type of photos will be taken. Ask if there is a model release you need to sign. If there is one, you can ask the photographer to send it to you in advance so you can read it. If you are going to read it at the shoot, read it. Don't just sign it. Make sure you both are clear what the terms are before you book it. Now you might be thinking, why should I do all the work? I am an agent. Why the agent doesn't do all the work for me? Agent might send you here and there to work on your book. However, their main focus is to find you jobs, and you are not the only model in the agency. Trust me, agents have lots to do. It is up to you to always improve and work on your portfolio. And if you work hard, it will pay off. If you sit on your butt and do nothing, don't complain later on. Now we are getting into the fear of unknown. Meeting a photographer you don't know. What I would do is this. Let's say you got an offer and you met someone. So I look at their portfolio and I like what the photographer does. If I'm not sure, I'll call my agent and ask if he or she can look at the portfolio and tell me if it's worth it to do a shoot. Then I would try to see if he's active on social media, what others models say about him, or if I can find anything online about him, and you can find lots. If you still feel uncomfortable or you are nervous to go to a shoot alone, ask if you can bring someone with you. I personally don't mind at all if a model brings a person to a shoot. Please don't bring your whole family though. The more people, the more distraction it is. When I shoot a model, I have the other person sit around the corner. They can watch me what I'm doing, but I prefer if the model doesn't have an eye contact with the guest or the other person, because it is a distraction. I need the model to focus and listen what I need her or him to do. The more focus I get from the model, the better results will be. Here's a pile of all my modeling photos. Is that enough to build a portfolio? A bit too much, I'd say. Let me show you some portfolio categories. If you are doing runway, you might have one or two photos in your book directly from runway. Agents usually don't like keeping many runway shots. Fashion or editorial. Those are the type of shots you normally see in fashion magazines or big fashion ads. Commercial and lifestyle. Those photos have more of a real and relaxed feel. So you should have minimal makeup, show real expressions, so when they look at the photos, they can imagine you being in a product such as houseware, food, travel, tech device, and the list can go on. Fitness. This is quite obvious, showing off your physique and your performance. Swimsuit and lingerie. Again, very obvious, showing off your physique. Actor's headshot. Here is a sample of my headshot, and here are samples of actors' headshots I photographed. When you look at headshot, you want to see clearly actor's personality. You want to see clearly his face. Very simple hair and makeup. It should look like you, so when you show up at the casting, they are not wondering who is that person in the photo. It should be very approachable, so it sells you to a casting director. Your full name is usually printed on the photo or below. So that's it for today's video on how to build a modeling portfolio, and I would love to hear from you how you are building your modeling portfolios. Simply comment below. If you would like to see any videos on a certain topic, or if you have questions for me, please comment below as well. Feel free to share this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching. Ciao, ahoj.